Hang on. I'm looking for something. Okay. Hey guys. Remember me? That guy who used to post things? It's been too long. Been too long. I posted one video this year so far. So technically you can't say I've been missing. Man. I really did mean to stream like before this, but what can you do when you got school and stuff? So I should probably, first things first, peep the new chair. This is pretty sick. This is pretty comfy. The other one only went to like, what, right here on my back? So now I got like a whole rest and I could hit one of these. Hold on. Oh shoot. Hold on. I accidentally sank the seat. Hold up. Us! We could be all the way back here. This is pretty tight. And then also, peep the Sonic shirt. I just watched Sonic 3 recently, so I'm on that type of timing right now. Anything else? My headphones for a minute there had stopped working, but luckily I was able to just fix them. And by fix them, I mean they just magically started working one day. So sometimes you just gotta take the W and not question it at all, honestly. But here we are. And as you can tell from the title, we're here for this, not this. Oh my god! All right, let's do a test. Let's see how long it's been since I played. Oh brother, don't worry. I haven't started Bug Fables. It just needed an update. But still, oh boy. Dang, how many games is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th row down. So 6 times 6. 36 games I've played or updated in the meantime since the last time we touched H's tourney. uh, and then don't worry, I know new Monster Hunter's coming out. And I still haven't finished Rise. I tried to convince Daniel. He didn't answer me. Unless I was him right now. Playing Hades Go Time Wilds comes out into it. Yeah, Wilds comes out in 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen, and I've still not finished Rise. Yikes. But anyways, let's focus up on what we're here to do. Here to be a lawyer. I think we're on, what is it, the last case of the first game? The first game. Because I know this is the whole trilogy. I think, at least. Hold on, let me pull up. Pulling up chat on my phone. Give me a sec. That's weird. There we go. Okay. Chat is officially pulled up. I'm giving my own video a like, because I'm that guy. Oh my goodness, almost clipped myself. Alright. Put this, like, here. Hold up. Every time I ask, you don't want to. I'm cooking Daniel right now. He's probably watching the stream being like, oh brother. Okay. Let's get into it. It's been what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. Can't imagine how much you suffered. I've suffered, sorry. you've suffered. But now, Merry Christmas. Yo! What? Edgeworth? What is happening? Edgeworth just shot a man dead in the street? Yeah, I'm cooking Daniel right now because I'm like, I want to finish your eyes, and he's like, my bad. I'm like, nah. All right, hey, hey, Nick. Sorry, hold on. You're gonna have to give me a sec. My voice has got. No, I'm kidding. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course! I've been slacking off lately. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I do be sleeping all the time. Sketchy play. Up in the ass. This guy's like, yeah, bro, that's on me. I'm like, no, duh! Now look what happened. Wilds literally comes out in like an hour and a half. It's so chopped. Where's the crying emoji? We're getting distracted. This always happens when we're playing Ace Attorney, swear. There it is. Alright, that's enough of that. Daniel, text me on your tongue. I need to be brave. Alright, I need to be brave. Let me breathe. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. Don't know any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large, unidentified animal was spotted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it the Gordy and the tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax, locals are confident Gordy is the real deal. Well, that's cool. Actual supernatural activity happening in our backyard. I'm sure nothing suspicious about that. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure is kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the... Good idea! Oh my... Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. Ooh. So that's where that man just got shot and killed. I figured as much. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor, known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like that. Nick? Yeah, Maya. The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Alright, hang on. I gotta check the audio real quick. Let me peep the audio. Whoa. Done? What? Edgeworth? And Wilds literally comes out in like an hour. Can't they show real news for it? Yeah, it's fine. Sorry, I know that was weird with the overlapping audio, but it needed to be done. It's very important for the plot. It's very important for your sanity on stream as well. Alright, let's move! Actually, wait. Also, chat, are you proud of me? We have a new capture card. This stuff's like smooth like butter right now. It's probably like actually 60 frames. You're right. Okay, any ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath. Okay. What is this obsession with the waterfall? December 25th, Gourd Lake Park, entrance. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. You can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot! The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who— Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Aw, Gumshoe sticking by his homeboy. Real one. Recruits. Ah! Yeah. Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? Just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yeah, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. That is literally the most helpful Gumshoe has ever been. Bring it! He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked her to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. We probably should go talk to him. Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, huh, pal? No. Okay, Mr. Head in the pink fluffy clouds. Lawyer. Head in the... Huh? Never mind, I tell you. Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I won't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what that witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no! After all, the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, it's hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. It is kind of screwed, because Edgeworth has literally, like, helped the police multiple times. Granted, him and the police have jumped to multiple conclusions about other people all the time, and it kind of sucks in that way, but there's a relationship there is what I'm saying, and nobody cares. Which, good on the police for not being biased, but also like, come on now, guys. Do you know who Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. What? The trial's tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story. But apparently no one's been talking to Will. No one he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he asked you to defend him. Unfortunately, no. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. I like that. Those were bars. Who was this witness? Oh, sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. Never know when you're gonna turn up with another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. Wait. It was Christmas Eve? So that doesn't mean today's Christmas and nobody's kind of acknowledging that? So far we're coming up empty. Oh! It's Christmas today! I mean, I guess this takes place... What is it, like, canonically? Like, Japanifornia? Maybe Christmas isn't a huge thing there? Am I... I've heard that before. Where... So Ace Attorney kind of takes place in whatever localization it's in. So for America, it's somewhere in the United States. If you're playing the Japan version, it takes some place in Japan. Weird. So I'm just gonna keep saying Japanifornia. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Alright, let's go talk to the homeboy. The only thing about this case that strikes me as weird is usually we get a pretty good look at the murderer's face, right? We've been formulated to know that we get something to go off of in the beginning, like that little flash of the crime. Usually we're pretty certain of who it is, or at least who's suspicious. But this time around, we see Edgeworth with a gun that's smoking in his hand with his finger near the trigger. Which leads you to believe, yeah, Edgeworth's the killer, but is that right? I don't know. December 25th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. You know, Nick? We've all been in here at one time or another, haven't we? Guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Edgeworth! My boy. Also, yeah, we had that little bit of, like... we had some fruity vibes off you, sir. With these unnecessary feelings, or whatever the term was. Ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? I forgot my Edgeworth voice. I'm sure it was, like, pretty close to just my normal speaking voice. Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he's in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? No, were you in a good mood when you were here? So, you come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laughing he'll get mad, or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time, we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. There's some vibes there. You know what I'm talking about. Didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. From both of y'all, wow. Edgeworth, tell me what had happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it? Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what! Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials, and I've won every single one, might I add. Hey! Sure you got lucky and won all 3. Your luck's bound to run out someday. Need real skill, right? Experience. I passed law school. Nick, he's insulting you! Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Oh, okay. Okay. I just remembered. Gordy was the quote-unquote monster of the lake, right? Okay, I guess we're going back. Winter's chill from bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Maya's just here. For the plot, I guess. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Almost fumbled the English there, but we recovered. Don't even worry about it. Okay, nothing really to ask. Maybe go back? Was that all my talking points with them? It was... office? Nope. What do we do now? He's just gonna say the same things they always do, huh? Oh, wait! This guy monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. Maybe he's just nervous with Edgeworth in the room. Smile for the camera. It's the only thing I've got. Let's do it. Your attorney's badge. Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Ha! Good one, right? I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Just a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it! Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Well, this is BS. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. Edgeworth, that's not helping, bro. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... He's refusing to believe this. The blasphemy. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they had a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. He really did. He clutched up there. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right. Over... Pretty vibes, bro. Nah. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir. Not yet. There was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. I haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. Still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. Not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Oh, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station are received from Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir! New location unlocked. Oh, hey! Detective Gumshoe! What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick? I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right? Now let's get to investigating. Alright, so now we're allowed to move around the park. Let's go check it out. December 25th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. it a beach? I guess that's sand. Yeah. No, that's a beach. Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. Hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. Kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know? Nope. Only you would know, Maya. Only you would know. Hot dog stand. It's closed. Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. Banner reads, Samurai Dogs. Someone needs to redecorate. No clues here. Huh. Someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick. They might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, I admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers. We're taking them. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Classic party noisemaker. Pull the string and goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. Au contraire. I believe it'll clutch. The trash can is empty. Oh no. Oh god. I just got PTSD. So I don't know if... There's a game I feel like that's very much influenced by Ace Attorney. It's called The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Free-to-play little visual novel game that you're trying to solve the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Technically, it's just a role-playing... Like, they're pretending that he's dead. Though, it doesn't look like that for a while. But yeah. And there's a running gag in that game where you can check the trash can in every single room. And pretty much all of them, they say something like, there's nothing in the trash can. There's never ever going to be anything in the trash can. And Tails has to be like, hey, are you okay? And you'd be like, I just wish there was something in there. At least the place is well maintained. There was something yellow for a second there. Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks. Right, exit. Alrighty. Wow, Gourd Lake, it really is big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way. It sure is because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just coincidence. Oh, okay. What a cool coincidence, I guess. Can we move anywhere? We can. Gourd Lake Woods. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts. What did I say? We're gonna ignore that. They've got guts camping at the scene of the murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to him. Examine. What do we got going on here? This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Let's take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it louder? Hey! I'm Nick! Huh. Yeah! And will you stop that? Maybe it's broken? Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well then what then? These things? The party poppers? Dang, it took like 7! Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey, you, get your hands off of that! Huh? What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now! There goes a whole roll of film! What? Huh? Sorry. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. You know how much it costs a roll of film costs? Wait. Y'all know how much a roll of film costs? I'll pay you back. Wait, what were y'all thinking sending off some party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try and play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin? Yeah, I know how y'all that Yanks think. Saying those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. That's why they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all. Just because I might be dumb, doesn't mean we all are. Nick, help! Who are you? Who are you now? A chaperone? Yeah, no. Rather, we're sort of friends. Just figure out what y'all are and gonna say it for Jesus. For Jesus' sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. Guess that we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Well, I'm guessing this might be our witness. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll! Sorry. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. What? Okay. Do I have something? I could show my attorney's badge. That would get her to listen to me, probably. Let's investigate the area real quick. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Also, are there 8 people watching me right now? Where'd y'all come from? That's news. That's news for us. That might be a new record. Oh, it went down to 5. They left. Cooked. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. Canteen? Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans all made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then. I'm not having this conversation. There's food and some magazines. Magazines? There's food and some magazines. I did it twice. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Cool. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. This camera has break the response to noise. It only responds to loud noises, like a party popper. Maybe that was supposed to be a hint if you didn't grab the party poppers earlier. Anyway, guess let's present my badge and hope for the best. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know, I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here, on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you, if you... if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart. But y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here for photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Alrighty. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so? Christmas Eve. The man on the boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. I'm not sure though. Y'all gotta remember I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. So what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Oh, did not need to pull that. Put it away. Y'all don't really know what to do that. Y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U. Right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at our university. Country U. So I hear. Maya is like... She's gonna give Nick an aneurysm. Let me see. This was about 3 days ago? What are you photographing? Didn't I tell y'all already? Meteors. Yep, like meteor showers. Falling stars? That's quite a camera you got there. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that. That mic triggers when the shutter whenever... That mic... English. I can do this. That mic triggers with the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. Programmable camera? Neat! We got that in evidence? It's set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. Well, we know it's a gunshot. That's all we can talk to her about. Boat rental shop. Ooh. Was that there before? I don't remember that. December 25th, boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? Boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. Guess a murder taking place on one of those boats won't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Now how about we go on one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. Oh, that's nice. Alright, what can we investigate? Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. There's some boats floating at the dock. It's one of those boats used in the murder, I wonder. Nick? Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Aw. Sad times. Alright, guess that's all for here, really. Move. Let's go talk to Gumshoe. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting? Larceny? Public indecency? No, none of those things. I'm looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. And we'll shoplifting, you got that? Do I look like a criminal or something? Do I look like a criminal or something? I don't know why I mispronounce words randomly, it sucks. Let's examine in here. Is that our boy Payne? Must be the chief of the detectives here. This is computer screen. What? Whoa, Lake. Or decided. I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? That must be one of the detectives, mumbling something to himself. Your mama could see you, she'd know you'd... Your mama could see you'd know she'd be crying. Break it, spit it out, you low-life scumbag. Must be doing image training for interrogations. Interesting. These are detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at the desk. Fair. What are you? Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot at Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. Freaking weirdo. Let's go talk to Edgeworth again. Never mind, let's not talk to Edgeworth again. Okay, back to the office. Alright, now back to the office. What do we do? Gotta be somewhere I could go in here. Nope. I examined everything I could in here, couldn't I? Didn't I? Oh. Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Hey, yo. Alright, Mr. Chief. I didn't know you were freaky like that. That's okay, though. I respect you for it. Kinda. What do we do? We talked to her already, so it's like... Oh, Chad, don't tell me I'm stuck. By stuck, I mean I don't know what else to do. Examine everything here. Trees. There's more forest off that way. Doubt I'd find any helpful clues there. I did examine the boats. Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs? Now we just go into hyper-examination mode, where I wiggle this cursor around, even though I'm playing on a controller and this is kind of jank. And hope for the best. The bench is just where the party poppers were, yep. Huh. Except Maya, if she had a samurai dog. There's gotta be something I'm not seeing here. Can examine the lake on its own. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. I said that backwards, but don't worry about it. What's up, man? Can I slide anywhere else? Oh, rentals? Not here. Not here either. What do we do now? Another park. Nope. There's seriously nothing we can do here. My phone is dying. No. Hang on, gamers. Oh. The head didn't come with it. There we go. Alright. Alright, seriously, what do we do next here? I have the camera as evidence, but freaking Edgeworth isn't here for me to talk to anymore, so it's like, what do I do about that? Gotta be something I'm missing. No. I don't know why I went back there. Move. On the poppers here, that was kind of... I feel like the boat rentals is kind of the only place so far we haven't found anything of importance. But that's because there's nothing of importance here, at least from what I could tell. Even the music's not going here. God dang it, I clicked the wrong thing. The beach, then the woods. There we go. There's still music here though. Can I present this? Lada? Yeah. So your camera. Triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a thank God I thought to do this. A pistol. Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to your party popper? Guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright! Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. Would have been a photo taken late last night. Checked them once. Don't remember if there was anything on them though. But what if I got some? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside your SUV. Guess we should come back later. Okay, so the music stopped, which means we officially progressed. Let's go. Now we go to the Criminal Affairs Department. See! Police Department, December 25th, Criminal Affairs. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe! We just finished the meeting. For better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No. Still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how'd the meeting go? Can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he's done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding. He's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So you think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, trial's starting tomorrow, schedule. Tomorrow? Tomorrow, as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. Gumshoe the GOAT! Detective Gumshoe? How come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times. There was a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. You gotta earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. And you have my word on that. The autopsy report? I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, made a copy for you. The GOAT! Time of death sometime on the 24th or the 25th. Cause, 1 bullet shot to the heart. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face? Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. That's strange for her to know. I gotta I gotta bust out the sticky notes again. Where are they? Need a pen. No. The guy. No, the victim. God bless, I messed that up. Okay. First piece of note. Let's... anything else we could... I mean, he got us the autopsy report, so can we present some to the camera as evidence? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. Okay, no. Let's check if Edgeworth wants to talk. Nope. So let's go to Gourd Lake. Let's go check on Lotta. Lotta Heart. That's a cool name. I mean, it's a very, you know, she's got a lot of heart, you know, that kind of thing, but like, I don't know. I kind of like it. It actually works as a name. Lake Woods. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. I said that so weird. Gourd Lake Woods. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo. My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey. This is them. Take a look. Oh. Shadows. Okay. Wait. See? See? He's shooting them with that pistol. Looks like that, yes. You can't really tell who is that shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, Seeing these photos remind me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you... Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so. I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Well, wait, Lara. What, can't y'all see I'm kinda busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yet. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice. And that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Weird analogy. Very southern analogy, but a weird analogy. Lotta. Don't let it get to your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter. I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot dog. Well, that's not good. Well, I don't know. Depends what she says. Well, that was one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Lake photo, taken automatically on December 12th? On December 25th! At 12:15. Alright, guess let's move. Something's going on here. December 25th, Gourd Lake, Public Beach. Looks like the police are giving up their interview. Hey! Santa? Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa. Wait. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that's my boy Larry. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry! What's up, homeboy? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money from dates, you know. My girl Kiance deserves the best. Kiance? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kiance's a fine, fine woman, Nick. Why am I doing Southern for everyone now? God dang it. The inner Texan in me is like infecting now. Because we have Lotta. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... Not mine. Oh, no, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Faye. Maya! God dang it, I did it! I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister, I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. I guess we should talk to him. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. Since you work here, have you heard anything? I think you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. It was with Kiance, obviously. You wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just... Kiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a foot. Oh no, it is another model. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there's a murder here on the lake. Trials tomorrow. Huh. Neat. Is that our reaction to murder now? Huh. Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know it? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that, Miles Edgeworth. That old Edgy? Yep, he's a murder suspect. Whoa! Murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? That makes sense. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs, you know? Like guard dogs? Ouch. Samurai thing was Kiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know? She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. What? She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? Right, the lake monster. We keep hearing about this. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. That explains the, sort of familiarity between him and Phoenix, now that we know about that. Interesting, though. They went down different paths. One was a defense attorney, one was a prosecution. And then, Larry was just Larry. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a... He's got a proboscis? What? Let's look that up real quick. That is a proboscis. Am I gonna regret looking this up? It's a monkey? Yeah, it's a monkey. What? When has that ever been a saying? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. Like, that's the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. Wonder what changed his mind, though. You know Nick? Nick? What's that about? Did he go prosecuting attorney to be rivals with Nick? But Edgeworth's been prosecuting for a much longer time than Nick's been defending. What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant mysterious monster. Gordy. A monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Giant life form appears in the Golden Lake. Gourd Lake. Hot news. Nick, a monster. A real monster. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something. Right? It is an interesting shape. Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took that photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound slipping into the water. What? So I'm assuming Lotta got that picture with her noise camera. But why does Gordy have a loud noise? That doesn't make any sense. Gordy makes a bang noise. Wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? See, this is what I'm talking about. Me and Nick be like investigating the same stuff. Like, and that's not even the first time this happened. I'd be suspicious about something, click A, and Nick is immediately suspicious of the same thing. I am Nick. Nick is me. Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. What? 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Gordy article. An article about a monster spider board lake. Well, that's all we had to talk to him about. Isn't the picture? What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry. Look. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? What's that? It's a camera. Take pictures with it. Huh? Larry, you mean you don't know where the camera is? Of course I know. Hey, look. You're looking at bona fide junior high graduate. I was talking about the weird contraption on that camera. Junior high graduate. Did Larry not finish high school? Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Let's forget about it. Well, don't go showing me that then. Jeez. That's all the talking points. Should I check the bone rental shop? Nothing here. Cool. Let's go talk to Gumshoe. Yep. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Also, it's not giving us timestamps anymore. Wonder why. Not a Gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. Oh, Lotta. He'll be in there for a while. Lotta Hart. It has to be. Uh-oh. Can we check the questioning room? Oh, back to the office. What is it? Oh! Nothing, just something's bothering me. Show me that autopsy report once more. I mean, she's got a point, the autopsy report is pretty vague this time. Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office meet. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. Mia coworker. Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Oh! That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him. For old time's sake. Grossberg. Interesting. Well, what should we do? Police have pretty much made up their minds that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us anything. Guess we could go look for clues down by the lake. Right. Well, penny for your thoughts. Thoughts. Yeah, why won't Mr. Edgeworth tell us anything? And why did he refuse to ask for our help? What a jerk. Insightful. That feels like kind of old dialogue. Oh right, he's missing the painting. He never did get it back. December 25th, Grossberg Law Offices. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha, and you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. Come here to look at. You've come to look like you. A lot English. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. Takes me back. Ah, days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon. You see? Mr. Grossberg, sir. Hmm? Ah, yes. I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Wow. Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. Guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming home to this office. Can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's mine just desserts. Old bitter desserts. I mean, yeah, because he sort of gave it away, so I can't make a case for it being stolen. Anyway, show him the autopsy. Strange. Although I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer, here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? You say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Who's this Hammond guy, anyway? Mr. Hammond? He's the defense attorney in that case. That case? What? The DL6 incident. DL6 incident. That's the case where they used a spirit medium as evidence and it didn't go over well. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. Spirit medium Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. This incident has been coming up since the start of this game, and it's been kind of relevant ever since. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case in the suspect. Hammond won the case. Hammond. So he was the prosecution attorney? No, defense attorney. Because he kept the suspect out of jail. Won the case and is also the victim. Okay, so this plot's getting a little more interesting. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please. Don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 was none other than his... What? The victim is none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. The victim. So, Edgeworth's dad is dead. Wow. Now, that plot detail is making me think about that conversation we had in the beginning where they talked about suffering ever since. Feeling a pain ever since. Obviously, it was unsure who was speaking who. We know at least one was Edgeworth, and now we know one was Hammond, or at least presumably Hammond. I've been suffering since then. Huh. I'm willing to bet if you go over the conversation now with context that it's a lot more, like, substantial. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait. This is a photograph of my mother. Oh, that's Misty Faye. Neat. Misty Faye's photo. An old photograph. DL6 incident. Exhibit A. Seems like this case is going to be also us solving a case from the past. And I'm down for that. Also, I think, did I mention, I think this might be the final case, right? For the first game. So that would be a really interesting way to tie it all up, is we finally solved that cold case from all the way back then. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Edgeworth, it's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, but you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit, I'm impressed, Wright. You're always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. Just wanted to keep you away. Huh. Being protective in his own way. So, you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But, I see no point in hiding anything from you. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Yes, sir. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Whoa. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. Oh, wow. Edgeworth was there to witness it. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear that he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is a victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? I mean, you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now... This. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. December 28th? Statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case statute of limitations run out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Ever. I don't know if that's an actual law thing. I mean, I know there's such things as unsolved cases, but I was always under the impression that you could always come back to them. Oh, sorry, I see a comment. It's the final case of the story arc, but there's a bonus DLC case, and that's its own story. Oh, okay, I'll most likely play that. And I'm playing this on the Trilogy, so I plan to pretty much play everything that the Trilogy has. I want to play the whole series, honestly. I believe I also have the Great Ace Attorney downloaded, which is the prequels. I know they just made an Investigations collection, and then there's the Apollo Justice game. I'm gonna figure out the best order to go through all that, but I definitely want to get it all in. Suspect. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. True. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite a famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Thing is, you went prosecution and your father was defense. I would have thought there'd be a photo. Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone. No. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes. Will you? Of course we will, bruh. Why you even gotta ask? Ah, who could have guessed this day would come? I imagine Nick saying this sentence with like the biggest smirk on his face. Ah, who could have imagined this? Who could have guessed this day was come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. A favor from long ago, eh? Did my mouse just die? Oh. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Approving Edgeworth's request for an attorney. Yes, sir. Gumshoe's gonna be happy about that. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake, Nick. It's a big one. Wow. It's coming down. Whew. That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. Can't just say that casually, Maya. Guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. Heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. The Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. I have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. To the precinct! Or the Criminal Affairs Department, sorry. September 25th, Police Department. Criminal Affairs. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Said she came to talk to y'all after hearing... talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? A lot of heart. Are you going around finding more witnesses? Want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. I mean, she did see something. There's something I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. So, what did Miss Hart say? She said she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. Said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She can do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. Cancellation? That's suspicious. Witness cancellation. I'm afraid tomorrow's going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. We got a photo taken at when the shot rang out. I'd say this sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked. Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is gonna ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again, for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him. You know you're the only one who could do it, pal. You're the only one who could save Mr. Edgeworth. Don't worry, Gumshoe. I was just waiting to present this, but I'm already in there. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Gumshoe the goat. We'll see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to check in on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. I keep pointing out the earthquakes point, so I'm writing it down. Earthquakes. And then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. Transferred to another school after that. Wonder what happened to Edgeworth. It's court time! It's only 10:21 where I'm at, so I'm gonna keep going. I wanna get past the first court phase, I wanna say, because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more than one, given that this is a final trial, and the past few cases I've had at least 2. I wouldn't be surprised if this is another case that goes to the 3 court day limit. Gonna come down to the wire, but I'm ready. I just saved twice, because I'm so locked in like that. December 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. Oh, that's right. We would have to face someone else that's not Payne. I mean, not Edgeworth. It could have been Payne, but Payne was kind of bad at his job, so I'm not surprised. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Oh, geez, even worse than Edgeworth was. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god! Not a single case! I'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Sounds like someone else I know. Hey, Edgeworth? Hey, Edgeworth? Hey, Edgeworth? You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man very feared. It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. True. Edgeworth is already pretty bad in that department, so someone worse than him is actually quite scary. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So he was your teacher, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. Yeah, honestly, with that record, he probably would have just turned down the case if he really didn't want to go up against Edgeworth. The fact that he took it actually more telling of his character than anything. Yeah, kind of a betrayal. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god amongst prosecutors. A god! Guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya? Uh-huh? You'd really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I really tried. I mean, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. Couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing for you to be worried about. Well, it's time. Let's head in. He's probably a little suspect about telling Edgeworth about spirit stuff, considering that's what ended up not helping his father in the slightest. December 26th, 10 a.m. District Court in room number 3. I can't believe yesterday was Christmas and like nobody cared. Maybe that was a localization thing. Maybe it's not Christmas in the Japan version. Court is now in session for the trials of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Or you know what? Even if it was Christmas, I don't know if Japan celebrates it like majorly. Something to look up later. The defense is ready, Your Honor. There he is. Pharma. Mr. Von Karma? Is the prosecution ready? Fool. Fool. I don't know what voice I'm gonna do for this guy, so let's lock it in. You seriously think I would stand here? You seriously think I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right. My apologies. He's even got the judge scared. We're cooked. Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could you possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? He is more finely dressed than Edgeworth already is, which is interesting. Also, he's blue-colored. At least, I think so, right? Let's get a look at him in a second. But how am I supposed to fight against this? Yeah, blue. With the hint of, like, maroon as an undershirt. Also got the ascot-looking thing. I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Gumshoe's always been kind of a weird on the witness stand. Describe the incident, now! Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on that boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 2:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. 2. Interesting. And the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Interesting, so the boat might have been rented. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest, now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're right. We're so cooked. He's even worse than, what was his name? Mr. Was it White? I think it was White. No, he's not. Witness testimony. The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now! Alright. Let's go through this. You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Objection! Huh. Objection! That was interesting. I didn't expect that voice coming out of him. That woman and that man who were called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Well, duh. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Yeah, but one's not testifying. They got a cancellation. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. Not a heart. What happened next, detective? So, he canceled it. Is he allowed to do that? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Did you, though? How long was it between you receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. What? Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secret. Huh? That's not a department secret, that's him having fun. Yes, sir! Sorry, sir! I look forward to your next year's salary. No! No! Not the salary cutting! So much to look forward to these days. There's no time for dejected daydream. Continue. Yes, sir! That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got a share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Which, of course, why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Oh, he's not gonna like that. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock! Never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. You know, this is really messed up because now that we have the tidbit that that's Edward's teacher, he doesn't seem, like, compassionate at all. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now! But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Nick? Doesn't seem like Detective Gumshoe is being a little vague. Von Karma is feeding him lines. Testimony's probably filled with landmines just waiting for me to press. What do we do? Grit our teeth and press, I guess. What else can we do? Well said, Nick. You're the man! Also, I didn't press those last 2 things, I'm aware. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. A single bullet, 2 shots. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is pretty well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. What? Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe? That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. That is weird that we had to press to get that. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Ah! He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. There were clear prints from Miss Edgeworth. Right hand. What? Which again brings up that flash in the beginning where he's literally holding the smoking gun, which makes this whole thing strange. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. And why would he touch it even if he didn't shoot it? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. 22 caliber fired 3 times. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective? Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic? Also, I want to look at the court record real quick. 22 caliber, 22 caliber. Fired 3 times. Interesting. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking! To imagine someone here does not know something as basic... She's not a lawyer, man. She's just like... She's my friend. I don't even know why she's in the court half the time, if I'm being real with you. But she gets to be here. Nick, he's glaring at me. Well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? I don't know if the judge really... Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered from the defendant's own fingerprints. Jeez, when he words it like that, it is pretty cut and dry. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you'd wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, so I'll take a brief break. I'll call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes? What are you doing? 10-minute recess. What in the kangaroo court is this? But wait, Spin your finger to the gavel! This court will take up a 10 minutes recess. Who's running this court anyway? December 26, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 12. 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the meta weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one that could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. And the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I could come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Because then Hammond's fingerprints would be on it, and I feel like we'd have evidence of Hammond's fingerprints being on it. Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Sorry. It's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't recall my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No. That's not what I said. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel bad. I don't know anything about the trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. You never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa, Right. Which makes this case more than it already is. It's bad for me. It's bad for my heart. Sorry. Whoops. What is back in? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I'll be right back. We got our water now, chat. We're good. Also, I think I gotta stop charging my phone. Excuse me. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, please call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Oh boy. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. Don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Rude. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. And there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Makes sense. Enough. Huh? Judge! She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accepted as evidence. We didn't already... It looks like the very moment of the murder. We didn't have that photo on file already. I mean, it'd been showed to the police, I would assume. You know what? I'm gonna let it go. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order, order, order. I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt in this case. Very well, this court finds this defendant. Whoa! Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question could there possibly be? This photo's worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. Also, did she zoom in the picture? She said she was gonna do that. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in your testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt. You can't do that. That is a judge power, correct? Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? You really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? She mentioned 2 bangs, there's 3 gunshots. That's the only thing throwing me off right now. I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright. Not meaningless babble. On Karma, I think I hate you. You're trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? Oh, sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. This is the worst case in the freaking game. Holy moly. Not like story-wise. I'm actually pretty invested in this one. I haven't been invested in all of them, but like this is the worst case to fight. There weren't any contradictions in there. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but you really... Hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. In her car. Why were you camping there, anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Dog! What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now. I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I need the judge's help here, or else I'm not going to hear anything. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with a witness. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradiction. Jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Enough. I think we've heard all we needed to hear, Miss Wright. So you're unable to find a contradiction. But, Your Honor! You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. If that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood. Nick? Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But I can't say anything. What can I do? I believe we covered the evidence to sufficiently make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Jesuworth? Please take the stand. Hold it! What was that? It was me! It was me! I'm changing the title to that. There we go. I was waiting. I was really wondering what was gonna do it. Alright, Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart. Your testimony stinks. It is unclear whether you actually were looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's allegations. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea, treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edward. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. No! You were warned. Escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contender court. No. No. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Wrong! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! 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 You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my ejection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Clutch. She got us another chance. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. Better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Well, what about that other man? You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can. This is BS! Objection! Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph! Every time I do it, it makes me laugh. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So, this picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim to see Mr. Edgeworth. Or you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What? Mr. Wright has a point! Backing me up, Judge, yes! Yes! That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please! Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself! Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could, I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Let's go. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was cold night. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished up setting my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. That's fair. Use binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. How was Edgeworth seen? You're right. It was a cold... So, how could you see Mr. Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a sec. You hasty Yankees types never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble. Nobody loves me. That'd be the title if it wasn't the "It was me." So once I finish, yeah, I might change it. Nah, "It was me" is more iconic. Your camera? Yeah, it got an automatic. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. It's not letting her answer my questions. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of the meteor showers? She was there for Gordy, I believe. That's what I'm theorizing. Which makes sense. Earlier she said something about not entirely being focused on the boat, but scanning the whole lake. I think she's looking for Gordy and trying to capture a picture of it. And Gordy has been said to make a loud bang when it appears. So that's why she has her camera set up for the loud noises. She's looking for Gordy, in my opinion. The camera's irrelevant to the case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this! If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to the entire case. Therefore, I will continue my questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked out with my binoculars. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph the meteors? You know, the fog gets thick out on that lake. I'm not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Mr. Wright, I would not have you badgering my witness because you challenged her intellect. Now wait a minute! Continue your testimony. You're saying... Ugh. What I'm going to do actually is... I'm going to accuse her of looking for not the meteors, but Gordy. I'm going to present the newspaper. There was a heavy fog. How would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him? I did, yeah. Enough! There's no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me. I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karma objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Present. Yeah, that was it. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. I did it. Okay, cool. I knew because the camera had like a last sentence that says faces the lake. And if to contradict her statement, that pretty clearly states not face at the sky. So you have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Ugh. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What Miss Hart was trying to photograph at the lake? Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What is this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this. I do. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud... Oh my god, it's literally the thing I pointed out. Thus, this photograph here was taken with a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Yes, I literally caught this. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself that, buddy. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? Hey, that's a compliment. A genuine compliment. We barely get those, do we, Nick? Also, hold on. Take this off. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. You just used several precious minutes of our time to prove. It's nothing more than that the witness was an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy? Hey, good question, Judge. Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Right, fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. I dropped the southern accent for like a sentence of that. My fault. Something will change. It has to. I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at UW. Whoa! I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Right at the boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing in this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. Yeah, Phoenix, speak up. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. On karma's up to something. I know it. You just don't want me to cross-examine her because... why? Is there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. There's no problem with this testimony this time. You will let the witness weave. Whoa, we will let the witness weave. We will let the witness leave. There we go. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, what do we got? Actually, I'm impressed. Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm high-faultin' enough to be called a manner of anything. An investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Oh, freelancing. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There's a UFO. There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Can't wait to find out aliens are real in the Ace Attorney universe. That'd be crazy. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him up on TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey! They also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real. Mr. Wright, this one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep it moving, shall we? Thank you, Judge. Yes, Your Honor. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Quite a few shots, actually. Yep. How many pictures has it taken so far? Only the time the camera triggered was that night. That's all I was hiding. Are you sure? I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out that what I was up to, the lake be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright? I gave him the southern accent all of a sudden, Southern. Mr. Wright, I will not have you asking questions with no relevance in this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure. But it sounded like a gunshot. A southerner who has not heard a gunshot before. Not common around these parts. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. A lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the whole boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know if she heard a bang. She thought Gordy was out there. I doubt she'd waste any time looking at the boat. What? What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush, puppies. Pops, I'm getting there. He said maybe it's time for some evidence. There wasn't much else to look at. So I just watched the boat. Hold on. Oh, sorry, I pressed the same sentence. That's on me, that's on me, that's on me, that's on me. I saw a flash. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, no. The lake was smooth as glass. Nobody was on the shore, neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. Won't be able to beat Von Karma this way. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so two things. 3 gunshots from the gun, 1 bullet found, and we're supposed to believe we heard 2 shots, so that's 3 different interpretations. 1 shot, 2 shot noises, 3 shots shot from the gun. What is the deal with that? Oh no. This is getting bad, this is getting bad. I only got 2 more tries at this. What's the red text that's there? Bang. Help! Wait, am I cooked? Oh, he says different things each time. That's kind of cool. I've got to do something. Oh no! Crap. How far back is it gonna send me? No! I'm working on it, chat. I'm working on it. Oh, you can hold B. Neat. Gumshoe, hey buddy. God, this sucks that you kind of have to go through all of it again. I wonder if I could save at any point. I'm gonna try and save like halfway through the case. I forgot what it was that I pressed that got this to progress. Yeah, this sucks that you gotta go through all of it again. Nice. I think for this first one I didn't actually have to find a contradiction, I just sort of talked it out and we got evidence pieces. Alright, I already hit the 10-minute recess. Let's save here. See if that gives us a little bit of a checkpoint. This is a little sucky. They had to go through all of it, unless the saves like literally saves that point in time. Alright, well, we're back to Lada, so that wasn't that bad, but still. bum, 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 bum. Its journey music is pretty good. It's fairly simple because it can't be too overly bombastic, or else it would actually be like more annoying to hear over and over. It has to be kind of simple, so it's like you can tune it out. But it's really nice for what it is. I think I present the photo here, right? No. Oh, right. Yeah, no. Almost got me cooked. Mia, cook! Sorry if you're in chat right now. I lost all my chances about explaining something, so I'm fast forwarding through to get back to where I was. Mia just got put into contempt of court, or is about to be, but she's fine. Wrong! This is all stuff I've done previously. Oh, and just like that, 2 people from chat disappeared cooked. They did not want to see me fast forward through this. Ba, ba, ba. It's good frickin' water. You press here. She explains that the camera was to catch the meteors. Wait, what? There we go. Almost there, almost there. It says me. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I like this track because it's like kind of kicking up, and you're like, oh yeah, we're getting it. We're getting closer. Alright, is this about where we were? Yeah, I think this is where we were. Okay, time to log back in. I disagree. Have y'all seen the theory that, or not the theory, but people think Phoenix is heterochromic? Because one of his eyes is like lighter gray than the other if you like really look. I don't think it's true, honest. Like, they look the same color to me, but I think it'd be a cool detail if he was. I always like heterochromia. Looks pretty cool. UFO. Why was a UFO in red? That's an interesting question. And he didn't let her answer that question. Do I present the newspaper? Maybe? Let's go with that. Yeah! There we go! Alright, we're back. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you're not Wait, that's literally what he said. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of the Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. She did say she scanned the lake earlier. You wouldn't give the boat... Did you hear that? What was that? Anyway, you wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Let me keep this off for a second. Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now. What kind of kangaroo court is this? This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we cannot see who is shooting who in this. Right? Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness! That's enough. The zoom photo, the zoom photo, the zoom photo. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photo. Yeah! We can't really tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let us show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has the enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not... He stuttered. He stuttered. That's the first time he stuttered the whole time. This entire case. He has been perfectly articulate, perfectly, worded. Yet he stuttered for the first time. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in the court in the first... Oh! You old fool! What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. And here's the banger. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Prosecution ain't doing crap. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Oh, it doesn't show nothing. It doesn't show anything. We still cannot see who is firing in this. Could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose that means the cross-examination. It's over, obviously. No. None too soon. That was such a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything you would like to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. And I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue. Somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Show other evidence. Wait and see. Oh, wait. He's shooting with his left hand in that photo. Your Honor, this evidence. It's bad, real bad. What should I do? Your Honor, there's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? He's shooting with his left hand. Mr. Wright? Will you show the court what you mean? What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. A hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. The man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, This leaves us with a rather large problem. Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it. Then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Screw it. It's what Edgeworth told us. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order, order! So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I think I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victims would reveal the distance at which she was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Yeah. That's crazy. You can tell the distance from when you're shot at. I believe that's true. Don't get me wrong. I have no evidence to denote that as actual evidence, but that's crazy that you can tell that. Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of this data? Of course. I already had considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Sometime on the 24th, shot from approximately 1 meter away. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial today. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. Court is adjourned. We got through, boys. And it was a no-hit run that time. December 26th, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Woo! That was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No. I have yet to be declared innocent, Mr. Wright. Right. Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If you didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about 1 meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. Thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, you didn't see the shooter. So the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. That 2 gunshots thing is gonna bug me. I'm gonna write it down. 1 bullet. 2 noises. 3 shots. None of the math adds up. I'm not saying he couldn't have missed twice, whoever shot this gun. But why are there only 2 sounds? You know? And if it's from 1 meter away, you're missing from 1 meter away, my dog? Really? It doesn't take a genius to shoot from that distance. To be continued. And that, my good sirs, is probably a good spot to leave it when it lets me say right now. Yep. E2 investigation. Well, for those of you that are still here, I know we had quite a few people actually pop in for this one, but no messages besides my good man 1337M4N. So I'm gonna say Leets man. But yeah, that was a good time. That was a good time. I'm gonna remember to save more often because I do want to test if you like fully die. Do you have to redo everything all the time, or is it just wherever you last saved? And I just suck at saving. But that got interesting. This whole shot from 1 meter thing is strange. 1 meter. So the remaining things I have yet on this sticky note that we had to question. Edgeworth's little affiliation with earthquakes and how he hates them. The 1 bullet, the 2 noises, and the 3 shots. The shot from 1 meter away. The witness cancellation. We need to figure out who was the one who made the phone call. Edgeworth's dad being the victim in the DL6 incident. All that is relevant, but not yet, I have a feeling. And then Gordy made a bang noise. I actually already used that, so. Frisky mode, I just got Adrian. Cooked. You're showing up right at the end, man. Not cool. No, I'm kidding. I'm glad you can make it though. Does suck a little bit that I'm literally about to turn off the stream, but you know, I've been streaming since what? What do we got? 2 hours? Oh, jeez. So I've been doing this since like 9. What did you have going on, man? That you couldn't come see your boy? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm sure you had stuff going on. But yeah, I'm gonna go. But it's good to see you, Adrian. Good to see you. It was good to see you, Leet Man, in chat. I'm glad you all can make it. I'm glad we got up to like a peak of like 8 people at one point. So to all, no, 9 people actually. So to all the 9 of those people, it was good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. But I'm gonna go. Till next time. Hopefully I can finish Monster Hunter Rise at some point. Especially with Wild's about to come out in like 3 minutes, or if not out already. I don't know what time zone it was for, so yeah, but I'll see y'all later.